Ah, you here to enjoy the hilarity provided by that King Emmerich? Between the two of us, I wish I could say their dribble improves with copious intoxicants, but it hasn't so far. What would you say to helping me bring in some new talent? Well, jokes about swines and passing wind don't count as entertainment. Not for a whole festival. We need music, dancing, something raucous. Oh! I have the perfect minstrels in mind. If you handle recruitment, I'll prepare the stage. Unfortunately, my talents are better served here. These minstrels are worth your effort, though. Their music is out of this realm. And I always pay those who help me make Tamriel more decadent. So, will you help me improve this dreary festival? Take these. That's a list of exclusive vintages, along with directions to where I left them, and a rune of compulsion. Gather the wine, and then you can summon and corral these fiery musicians. Go! Bring us music! Tell you what, you seem like a trustworthy friend. The secret is that my minstrels hail from places more exotic than anywhere on Nirn. You can't court these extraordinary performers with anything but the most exquisite treats and outstanding wine. They're daedra. Summoning daedra is dangerous, but when placated with their favorite drink, these daedra always behave. They've seen what happens if they don't. Plus, and this is important, our rejuvenated celebration is worth the risk. Trust me. Ugh. Regular minstrels? This is the Jester's festival. We can't praise the great cheese prince with a fool who strums in a tavern every other day. We need something spectacular. I'd say this crowd deserves that, don't you? The rune is a precaution, nothing more. These minstrels are a spirited bunch. It's not unlikely that they'll challenge you on sight. I prefer to keep my friends whole, especially when they're assisting me in such a noble pursuit. Safe? This celebration is about to kill its own attendance with mediocrity. Trust me, friend. These minstrels won't attack while the rune of compulsion has a hold on them. And the specific vintages I've listed will calm them down. I arrived anticipating jolly conviviality. Imagine my disappointment when the only thing on offer was this. Hearing the same jokes repeatedly and watching people dance without music is sad. As an expert on merriment, this must not stand. I knew you were a kindred spirit. Listen, hear that? That's the sound of guests incorrectly thinking they're having a good time. Recruit our performers of mellifluous honor. Let's show these drunkards what they've been missing! See for yourself, my friend. The stage is set. The oblivious inebriates are gathered in befuddled groups, and the minstrels are so warmed up they're practically cooked. Time has come for merriment. Our beautiful beastly bards stand at the ready. All they need to launch into a mind-melting performance, which will be to die for, is the signal. Can you feel it? The anticipation of a grand time? The festivities that await us? The only appropriate way to start boisterous music, of course, is with a clamorous note to kick things off. Now, where is... Ah! That bell over there. That should do it. ring the bell, stand back, and enjoy the show. Why not? I had the idea, the contacts, the plan, and I set the stage. But you fought off hordes of monsters who eschewed our festivities. You gathered our talent. If anyone here should ring the bell, it is you, my friend. Was incredible! I'm sure you've faced many foes in your time, friend, but nothing is more threatening than mediocre festivities. Even the minstrels were smiling, or as much as they ever smile. Difficult to please, that bunch. Indeed! Wasn't it fantastic? Those minstrels really rose to the occasion. Please, take this as my thanks and stop back anytime. A performance of that caliber demands an encore. Look at these misguided fools. They'll forget this happened as soon as the hangovers kick them in their skulls. But for now, they're having the best Jester's festival ever. They can't stop applauding. I should probably look into that. I think we can both agree that a disaster like this festival is a singular affair. But no, I often add some merriment to many a celebration. Weddings can get particularly boisterous when I'm involved. I am a simple connoisseur of all that is frivolous and fun. I've had a hand in many an outrageous gathering. Ball of the Scald King, the wake of the last Sybil. Oh, the House of DeBella was livid when they remembered that one. That's a complicated question. All of them, if you want to get technical about it. Everyone wants the best for their big day, and many would say that I'm the best. They're right, of course. Stuffy celebrations can lose their patina after a while. Luckily, folk like you and I come along to help keep things interesting. One day, you may understand just how much a compliment like that means coming from a person like me.